Hey, in this video, I'm going to show you best places to visit in Ireland. Before we start the video, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for upcoming updates. Coming up with a short list of the best places to visit in Ireland isn't as easy as you might think. It may surprise you to learn that the list will be anything but short. The Emerald Isle is a fascinating country with roots of Celtic, Viking, and Anglo-Norman cultures deeply embedded and intertwined throughout its incredible history. With beautiful landscapes, charming locals, and a furious passion for music and partying, the international love affair with Ireland is easy to understand. Let's start the video. Number 10. Causeway Coast. The Giant's Causeway has long been a top attraction on the tourist trail of Ireland. Nestled on the Antrim coast, the one and only UNESCO heritage site in Northern Ireland continues to lure visitors from around the globe who come to marvel at the incredible puzzle-like formation of interlocking rocks. Many people subscribe to the scientific theory that the Giant's Causeway is the result of millions of years of volcanic activity. While the striking Causeway coastal route was already a sight to behold, the region has seen a boom in tourism in recent years thanks to more fantasy. The TV series Behemoth Game of Thrones is filmed around these parts, so now many fans make the journey from far and wide to get perfect Instagram images in iconic locations from the show. The Dark Hedges area along the Brega Road is one of the most admired sites. When you see its haunting atmospheric beauty in person, you'll understand why. The popular Carrick-a-Reed Rope Bridge is a great place to visit in Ireland to capture the beauty of the Irish coastline. Indeed, there are many highlights in an area that Lonely Planet has named the best region in the world. Number 9. Cliffs of Moher. Silver screen stardust and the magic of Ireland meet once again at the magnificent Cliffs of Moher. These extraordinary shears are featured in some spectacular scenes in the 2009 movie adaptation of J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. The Cliffs of Moher drop into the ocean at the edge of the Burren region, another impressive feat of nature, which is a large stretch of rocky, karst land whose barren landscape is unlike any other area in Ireland. Indeed, the combination of the burn and the cliffs may well make the area a good place to visit in Ireland to appreciate nature's rugged beauty. The cliffs stretch 8 kilometers along the western coast of County Clare, rising to over 700 feet. They provide a vantage point from which visitors can see the Aran Islands in Galway Bay. Harry Potter was not the first movie to be shot here, nor will it be the last, as seeing this incredible location up close will let you see why it is one of the best places to go in Ireland for photographers and filmmakers alike. Number 8. Connemora. Escape the chaos of city life here in one of the most charming places in Ireland. Irish traditions remain strong here, with many of the residents of Connemora using Irish as their first language rather than English. Connemora has captured international attention for many years with its open, lush landscape, encapsulating Ireland like no other place can. Remote and rural, the area offers outdoor adventures in a serene setting, giving visitors the chance to indulge in hiking, fishing, and horse riding, among other activities, around the 12 Bens mountain range. The crown jewel for tourists to the region is undoubtedly the fabulous Kylemore Abbey, well known for its heartbreaking tale. A renowned English surgeon from a wealthy Manchester family bought the site of a lodge in the area and constructed a glorious castle for his wife Margaret. It was to be their family nest, but shortly after its completion, Margaret fell ill and died. Crushed, Mitchell continued to live at the Abbey with his young family until he too passed and could be buried on the grounds of Abbey next to his wife. Number 7. Dingle. National Geographic once described the Dingle Peninsula as the most beautiful place on Earth. High praise indeed for such a humble little place on the far southwest corner of the Emerald Isle. Visitors to Dingle surely won't be disappointed by the spectacular views and a scenic drive around the coast of Kerry. Should you feel a little more daring, a venture onto the water may well be rewarded with a glimpse of the famous dolphin, Fungi, the darling of Dingle. Like many little villages in Ireland, the quaint pubs are a vibrant cauldron of friendly locals, great ale, and foot-tapping fiddle music. What is extra special about Dingle is the sumptuous fresh catch served up by many chefs. You might not get better fish anywhere else in Ireland. Number 6. Malin Head. At the most northern tip of the Emerald Isle is Malin Head. Surrounded by the wild waters of the Atlantic, this rugged landscape on the Inishowen Peninsula is best known for its fantastic coastal scenery and birdlife. The turbulent waves of the North Atlantic have a fearsome reputation, so it should come as little surprise to learn that the waters around Malin Head have been the site of quite a few shipwrecks. Undoubtedly, Malin Head is one of the best places in Ireland to see the Atlantic Ocean in all its mesmerizing, untamed splendor. If you're really lucky, you might also see the Northern Lights appear, as it's one of the few places in Ireland that offers a glimpse of the Aurora Borealis. Number 5. Slieve League. While the cliffs of Moher get all the attention, there is another incredible precipice in Ireland. In fact, this is the true king. Slieve League in Dingle is not as easy to get to, but because of that, those who are daring enough will get to enjoy the highest sea cliffs in Europe in relative solitude. You should be aware it may prove a little challenging to get to without the signposts and car parks of its rival. However, Slieve League is every bit as jaw-dropping and boasts more unhampered natural beauty, unlike the tourist trap of Moher. This truly is one of the best places to go to in Ireland for any traveler, as well as a major highlight of the wild Atlantic Way. Number 4. Wicklow. English writer Edward Dubois first referred to Ireland as God's country in 1807. Specifically, he was referring to the Wicklow Mountains. Oddly though, Wicklow is often overlooked on a visit to the Emerald Isle, which is a shame because many people will miss out on one of the most beautiful places in Ireland. If you want to see the rugged beauty the country is famed for, Wicklow is a must-see on your itinerary. Glendalough is an unmissable stop in Wicklow. The name means Valley of the Two Lakes, and it is the site of a 6th century monastery, a famous round tower, and an unusually high cross. Named after the saint who founded the monastery, Street Kevin's cross is carved from granite and bears arms that are over a meter in length. The cross allegedly has the power to grant anyone's wishes if they can wrap their arms around the entire width of its body. Magical crosses aside, Glendalough is an outdoor lover's paradise, offering some brilliant hiking trails, rock climbing, and captivating scenic drives through the wild landscape that dominates much of Wicklow's countryside. If amazing mountains are too much for you to tackle, perhaps you'll enjoy a stroll around Powerscourt House and Gardens. This heritage site makes for a delightful afternoon at almost any time of the year, but is especially beautiful in springtime. Also, just down the road is Powerscourt Waterfall, the largest waterfall in Ireland. Number 3. Northern Ireland's second largest city was a much divided one for many years. However, the improving political landscape in the past generation has led to a change in fortunes for the city with 2 names. While the Unionist-enforced moniker of Londonderry is legally correct, the original name of Derry is widely used. In any case, frosty relations between the 2 communities have thawed, and a booming development led to Derry being named as the UK City of Culture in 2013. Showing no signs of stopping there, the city has teamed up with Belfast to target the title of European Capital of Culture in 2023. The city that straddles the River Foyle is already packed with museums, murals, and sites that chart its history, and with new hotels, restaurants, and bars continuing to pop up alongside the excellent shopping and parks. Number 2. Doolin. The unofficial capital of Irish traditional music is little more than a small single street and a couple of little pubs, and yet, more often than not, visitors find themselves captivated, ensnared by its charm, and reluctant to leave too quickly. The village is the postcard-perfect ideal of Irish countryside, with narrow rural roads twisting and turning through rolling green meadows and stone walls, passing stunning views of the Atlantic Ocean crashing against the west coast. The area is the perfect base for a few days for visitors to check out the cliffs of Moher or take a jaunt to the Aran Islands. In the evenings, you can escape the blustery winds by retiring to O'Connor's pub in the village. Here, there is rarely a dull moment, and the fabulous food, drink, and music are sure to warm your body and soul, convincing you to stay for just another day. Number 1. Dublin City. The capital city of Ireland is home to some 2 million people, most of which live in the suburbs outside the thriving but compact center. Visitors to Dublin will find a cosmopolitan city flushed with international residents, university students, and high-flying business types alike. While the tiger economy slumped in the past decade, Dublin is still very much a modern and progressive city, full of life, laughter, and opportunity. Wonderful modern architecture and glossy new business premises straddle the River Liffey that splits Ireland's capital city, reminding tourists that the country is far from a sinking ship. Dublin boasts fantastic open recreational spaces and botanic gardens, including Stephen's Green and Phoenix Park, the largest urban park in Europe. For the history buffs, there is no shortage of museums, and a trip would not be complete without visits to Trinity College and the notorious Kilmainham Gaol, the prison where many of the Republican rebels met their death. Sports are huge in Ireland, nowhere more so than in Dublin. If you want to experience the pride and passion that Irish people have for the national sports of Gaelic football or hurling, there is no better place than Croke Park. If you're lucky enough to get a ticket for a big game here, prepare for an electric atmosphere. Fantastic shopping and fine dining are easy to find here, and of course, stereotypical as it may seem, the drinking culture is alive and well in Dublin. Whiskey fans will no doubt enjoy the brewery tour at the Old Jameson Distillery, and the famous Guinness Storehouse tour at Street James Gate is an experience that you definitely shouldn't skip on your trip to Dublin. While the black stuff is an acquired taste for many, there is no better place to get a pint than right here. While the effervescent Temple Bar area is flooded with tourists, the Crake is mighty and leaves no wonder as to why Dublin is cited as one of the best cities to visit in Ireland for stag parties. That's all for today. Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to subscribe to our channel for upcoming amazing and informative video.